What is good with y'all, man? It's your boy Top Dot. Y'all probably like, damn, D, we ain't heard your voice in a minute. I know. It's been a while. I'm back with a couple of guests with a new show. So we're going to do it like this. Like, share, subscribe. We're going to get that out the way first. Y'all already know who we got returning. It's your boy, Gabe. I'll let him, Gabe.
Yo, what it is, people, what it is.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, I can tell you what.
Beautiful.
Life is great. Life is good, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Everything is going according to plan. Pandemnation Studios is making the stride forward to
building.
Doing what we need to do. We will be in the building, aka / apartment, but that will be the start.
Yeah.
And I got one of my closest veterans to me. He's a brother to me.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to know. I mean, we call him Bobby for short because that's his name. But Bobby, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hit him off, Bob.
Yo, what's good? And you can call me Rob. I don't really go by Bobby, but
you know that call him Bobby.
Rob. I don't really go by Bobby, but Rob.
We call him Bobby.
my first time on here.
Yeah.
See what it do.
Okay, yeah. So this new show is basically like a.
And we got Dave.
Oh yeah, we got my boy Dave in the background. Y'all may not hear him that much, but we got my guy Dave in the background. You know what I'm saying? He just chilling for right now, so we'll let him chill. But this new show is basically a show. Y'all gonna hear us. Y'all gonna see some type of visuals with it. So y'all can pay attention to the visuals, but we want y'all to listen to the message. But if we have cool visuals, y'all gonna listen to the message. So this is how we doing it from now on. And we're not calling it no fucking podcast. This shit is called a talk show. We not Oprah, we not none of them, we not The View, none of that shit. We talking about subjects and we showing them to y'all. So that's talking and showing. So we gonna categorize it as a talk show. If y'all got a problem with it, we can do what Jake Paul did, and I can get the boxing y'all. You know what I'm talking about? but we gonna get off the negative. And this talk is about the legacy of DMX. You know he gone. Rest in peace, DMX. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to one of the kings of rap. Yes, the king. Great. Legend. Innovator. One of the tops. At least top 10. Most definitely of greatest people that did it. Rap of all time. Period. In my book. I know other people might say different, but in my opinion, I think DMX, he get the top 10 slot. What about y'all?
Well, he's up there. He's damn sure up there. He's more of our rapper, you know. That came out when we was in our fucking around and we was careless and shit like that.
Hell yeah.
Especially when we was in band and that one fucking song from the Rough Riders. That was one of the ones we fucking murked and you know what I'm saying? But him, DMX as a person, yeah, I mean it's fucked up that he was real attached to crack cocaine.
Yeah.
And
that is fucked up.
That you know that's not a good thing, but overall he was a great human being from what I was told and from what people said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Versus the vices that he got on and he did outrageous shit, but overall, you know what I'm saying, he was a good person.
Yeah, and you know everybody got.
But it's fucked up. He died with nothing because.
No, he died. No,
he
bought his
died
masters. That shit was a lie.
No, he bought a majority of his masters and gave it to his kids. But DMX has a lot of songs, and his catalog is extensive. And of course, the record label was gonna keep some of it. You know, they weren't gonna let all of it go, but.
He still gets some, even now the stock market, like, you know, after superstar dies or whatever, they shit goes up.
The stock rises, yeah. Like artists. Artists is the best, like painters. They the best example of how your stock go up after you die. Because you see, like, once they're there and they doing the paintings while they're alive, it's not really valuable. But once they do that one painting, and that's the last one that they do, that's basically, it ups the entire value of that person's work, because now it's no more of that work being done. So right. DMX is basically his legacy gonna live on through that, and he also gonna be pioneered. I think he's gonna be pioneered into the greatest, just off of what he did. You know what I'm saying? Because he got some bangers. He got some bangers.
Top 5 to me. Especially how he was loved by everybody.
Yeah.
And bro was like a pure heart.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like he showed his flaws and all.
And a good soul.
Yeah.
He said, hey, shit, this is who I am, this is what I do. If you don't like me, oh well, I still love you.
Yeah, and
You know what I'm saying?
and he said, he's like, take me as I am. If you don't, then cool. Because, I done been through some things. You done been through some things that solve them and get on. Even though, if you got to play devil's advocate, you could say the drug use was a little extensive and all that, but who don't got their, like we said, who don't got their vices? Who ain't out here doing a little bit of something, trying to get through life and stuff like that, especially with them artists, like, they got a lot to deal with because they got a whole bunch, they record labels, they got family members, they got other people on the outside trying to get at them to get opportunities. So they got all of this outside pressure, and they can't really go to too many people because everybody want to basically take advantage of them and get them and go. So I can see why a lot of the superstars are crumbling to themselves. You know what I mean? I think that's what happened to DMX. I think he was life and everything else, because he got the popping again. Just like Rick James. Look what happened to Rick James. Rick James got the popping again. What happened? He started getting all that money again, started getting the notoriety and fame. Forgot that.
Then he went to go to Bermuda Triangle and get on that Medellin.
Yep. And what happened? He ended up.
Even hey, listen, they say even on that the Dave Chappelle show that he was doing that skit with them about him and putting mud on Eddie Murphy's couch and shit. They said he was doing cocaine then.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He was told then. They probably left that out because they wanted to leave that out, but. Either way it goes, like I know a lot of them back in the day artists, such like 70s and 80s artists, a lot of them has already been tagged as heavy drug users. Because back in the 80s, of course, 80s was the drug era. That's where everything popped off the top. So you had him growing up in the 80s, him being like a teenager in the 80s. Any teenager in the 80s, and you made it through as a teenager in the 80s, you deserve a medal. Because bro, I'm
born in the 80s. Living.
Yeah. I mean, living. If you were a teenager, if you were 13 on up in the 80s, bro, you had a crazy times. In the 80s was wild, and I'm pretty sure X. I'm pretty sure X
somebody, and it was like they didn't give two fucks with crime. They really wasn't. If they didn't back then, it was like. If you didn't see that shit, nigga, fuck that. Ain't no people coming up to fucking tell me that shit. Fuck it, it's case closed.
The people could get intercepted and killed. Because remember, back in the day, like witness tampering was it was a thing. Like you can go to somebody's house and strong arm, like, hey, you testify against me, I'll kill your son, everything. Nowadays, that's a law against that, and that's evidence tampering, witness tampering. You know what I'm saying? Threatening witness, all kind of shit. But back in the day, they were a little more lenient on it. So people would, hey, what you finna go? You finna tell something? All right, well, we finna kill your dog, finna kill your daughter, her best friend. So people shut up, didn't go to court. A lot of people got off. But back in the day, you also had Pablo Escobar. He was prevalent. Yes, he was prevalent. So it was a lot of drugs coming from Cuba on over to the United States. And a lot of people back in the day, like in the 70s, Miami was the spot to go to party. It's always been the party spot.
It's still a party spot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's always been a party spot. You go to Miami.
They think LA is one thing. You go to fucking South Beach. Oh yeah?
Yeah, and that went up to New York also. But New York too. New York is a city that never sleeps. So I understood why, like, how DMX got caught up in that type of lifestyle, because New York don't sleep. They don't sleep in New York, bro. It's people that take naps. They take naps and they move. That's how New York works. They take naps, they keep it going, they keep it moving. But anyway, not to get off too far off the DMX subject, what do y'all think was 5 of his greatest songs?
Oh, shit. That's easy. To me, the number one is the one he did with Cisco. Like he started naming the bitches.
What the bitches
What these bitches want for me?
Yeah.
What these bitches want for me? Yeah.
What's 4 other ones that you think would be his top 5? Nigga, we don't know that. You got to say the name.
I forgot that's how we go. It's what you feeling. It's what you feeling.
Oh, X gonna give it to you. Oh, okay. X gonna give it to you. Yeah. What's 3 more?
I know I ain't even gonna be able to name them.
Yeah. I got that.
Because I just know the beats, but that's funny.
I know.
And then Swiss, shout out to Swiss, because he did a lot of great things. Rough Riders Anthem.
Yeah, Rough Riders Anthem.
Rough Riders Anthem. That was another one.
I know fucking. Yeah, one more road to cross. One more. That one. Every day when he was talking about the girl, every day is a damn thing. Ride's going down. All to his fault. That was one of my favorite songs ever. Hell is hot.
Oh, you know I'm slipping.
Yeah, it's dark and hell is hot. Slipping is would have to be one of my 3 favorite top songs from DMX.
Right.
That song had a lot in it. That song was multi-layered like a motherfucker, bro. I can't get up. Yeah, get back on my feet, so I tear shit up. Like he went through each phase of his life, and he told you how I was down and out as a kid. I was malleable. As a teenager, I was a piece of shit. As a grown man, I learned. And I'm learning. I'm still learning. I'm figuring it out. But I slipped. I'm still slipping now. But as long as y'all put y'all hand down and y'all help me up, I'm going to keep getting up. So that's what he was saying in that slipping song. That's why that shit is so dope. That's why that shit is so dope. And I like, what the fuck is that one song? Fuck Cisco. I like what these bitches want from a nigga. But fuck Cisco. But yeah, I like that. What these bitches want from a nigga. And I like that goddamn song with him and he featured on it. Mace. It was a song with him and Mace. 24 hours. It was 24 hours. Like, if you had 24 hours to live, what would you do? Where would you go? Like, where would you drive? Who would you shoot? It was a song about like you only had 24 hours to live. And X was on that shit. Murdered that shit. And if you a dog, you a dog for life. Ride or die. The fucking
that beat right there.
Yeah, if you a dog, you a dog for life. Ride or die. That song from the Belly soundtrack.
Yes, it is.
That shit went in. He had millions and millions of other songs that was just the shit.
Yeah, man, he got a lot of shit that wasn't released too.
Yeah, he got a lot of unreleased shit, and he had a lot of shit that he featured on that was really nice too. But his albums overall, It's Dark and Hell is Hot, X, what was that other one? Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. That right there might have been one of his best albums ever. Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood is probably my favorite album from DMX, period. That he killed that album, bro. He murdered that album. Every single song was just, yep, I feel it, yep, okay, yep. This is solidified gold. And what's the other one? And then there was X. And then there was X. I was
coming to Dave back then.
Yeah, that was my boy Dave. I was literally, as he said it, I was visioning the album like a DMX face, like, and then there was X, and it's got the X, and then there was X.
Like a prayer behind it or something.
Yep. And man, see, like him leaving the earth basically let you know about life is short, and if you don't live how you really want to live, then you ain't living at all. You know what I mean? So to me, I think X Legacy gonna live on just because not only did he give us bangers, but you can relate to X. Everybody had somebody just like DMX in a crew, or the immediate friend circle, or just somebody that they know that's somewhat like him. You know what I'm saying? Or been through a similar situation he has, because
you're not afraid to tell them, fuck you.
Yeah. Not really afraid to say, you know what I'm saying, hey, kiss my ass.
I remember a couple of times me and Bobby was doing freaking, excuse me, Robert was doing fucking labor pool shit, and we went. I noticed that we was in hazard situations because we were supposed to clean these houses while they were doing the roof.
Yeah.
And they told me at the office, that's a no-no. You know what I'm saying? Let us know.
Yeah.
And this is a big ass, excuse me what I'm about to say, this big ass Caucasian white guy. Big guy. You know, when I was skinny, I was still taller than him. Bro was just sitting there laughing because the whole time I looked at him. I said, hey man, hey, everybody that's with me, you gotta invite us at least, give us 4 hours right now. As you know, we ain't supposed to be here while they're doing roofs because they're throwing shingles. And I said, one of us got hit. Oh yeah? I said, yeah. Right there. And then he was looking at me. He was like, oh, what's your problem? The white guy, right? I said, nothing. It's just people who hurt me that come from the copper's mouth. I was on some other shit back then. I was on some election, you know. I'm finding out what the fuck's going on with myself. And yeah, and Bobby was with me right the whole time. Like, bro, you weren't scared to talk to him like that? I said, man, fuck that. Excuse me. But, you know, we in the South, we have expressions to what we say sometimes. And yeah, I remember that shit like it was yesterday. and then, you know what we was listening to the whole day?
What?
It was DMX came out with that. I just gonna give it to you.
I just knew it had something to do with that. Why you gonna do X like that? X ain't tell me to do that.
And listen, and then it brought, cause this was back when we was younger, right?
Oh.
And then this one, Bobby had the Volvo, and that Volvo was right, the best car ever.
That's what happened
Everywhere, right? It wasn't nowhere we didn't go without the Volvo.
Damn.
For real, bro, that shit was golden. Man, hell yeah. DMX was one of the shit that we played a lot. Like, all the fucking time.
That boy, yeah. DMX got you up out your seat, man.
We played here and down, and especially in Orlando, they used to play a lot of DMX all the time.
Yeah, back in Michigan, back in Michigan and in Chicago too, they used to.
Until Lil Jon came out. When Lil Jon came out, it was done deal.
Yeah, when Lil Jon came out, you know, DMX was still prevalent back where I'm from because everybody just liked his style. Where I'm from, he fit the style of everybody where I'm from, so everybody was on him tough. But when Lil Jon came out, the younger crowd, that's when I started seeing the younger crowd started getting more invested in like music. The crunk music and the one chorus hop thing. Because once Lil Jon came out with that, you've seen a lot of other artists who started doing the we don't, and that shit was they started spreading like wildfire. Yeah. So everybody started doing
that shit. That's how I got on. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Shit.
That's what I'm saying. It was the thing.
The motherfucking crunk music wave.
Yeah, it was a new thing. It was a new genre that got created, and everybody was like, "What is this type of music?" They're like, "See, this crunk." Everybody was like, "We like this a lot, and we're gonna keep this going." So now crunk music is solidified, and now you got the spawns of crunk music, which is mumble and all this other shit.
I was hated in high school, and I was the only DJ who had a good ass act on. Because back in the day it was DREAL Trill, and then the numbers fucking second act was Gutter Boys, man. Back in the day, shit, you know, I took my fucking horn with that one because that was a lot of beats and shit getting done in crazy time.
Yeah,
we've seen all the motherfuckers.
Field Mob and that's when Goody Mob was still relevant too. Really. That's a lot of South artists started popping. That's when you started hearing a lot of them. Like DMX, like his type of the DMX, his style, his certain style even spawned off a little bit of that music too, because you can tell like DMX and my dog bite, jigger, my nigga. Like he had that, like DMX was versatile. So when that type of music, because remember Jay-Z did the shit, money, cash, ho, but and when X was on that shit, he fit right into that shit. Like when his verse came on, DMX, my dog bite, jigger, my nigga, and you was just like, it was just like he was on it, dog, for like, but you know who the best is, and then he went off and did him, like you was just like, God dang, this dude is stupid talented, but you can tell he was transitioning. He knew how to transition in music well too, because he also hopped on the I think he was on a song with Lil Jon. He might have been featured on something. I'm not 100% sure. I ain't gonna, don't give me the line, but he might be on something with Lil Jon. But either way it go, we knew he could hold that shit down. X could hold that shit down. If X needed to, X would have hopped on one of them beats, killed that shit, and it'd have been a hit. I was just glad we got to enjoy his comeback. Because he did come back, he sobered up, he was doing his thing and getting a lot of money.
Well, we was a part of his legacy process, man.
Yeah, we watched him grow into a legend. Because most of us was around his age, because he was like 50 when he died. So a lot of our people was around his age, and a lot of us was close enough to his age to understand. So we was like, oh, okay, we seen him grow up, and we seen him grow up and toe up. So yeah, I'm good with watching it. I'm sad that he had to go the way he went, but I'm glad we was part of, like you said, part of his legacy. So
part of that process, man.
So shout out to DMX. Rest in peace, DMX.
Rest in peace, man.
Your legacy will be carried on through hopefully one of your kids. I'm pretty sure one of them gonna pop out and rap. But I'd like to thank y'all for joining us today. It's been a good one. This is something new. Y'all like it? Just hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. Also hit that like button one time, comment, because that helps the algorithm. It don't help me. It helps the algorithm, which helps the video, which helps everybody in return. So y'all smack that one time. Leave us a comment, man. Let us know. Gabe, you got something to say before we go?
Yeah, being on the lookout for Pandemic Nation Studios. You know, like I keep on letting rain with the folks around me. It's part of the staff, like trying to keep the motivation up. But at the same time, it's a process, but we're getting there, and you guys are going to soon see some serious content from Pandemic Nation Studios. It's going to be lit. It's going to be awesome.
Lit?
It's going to be some new shit. And you know, it's going to be on and popping from there, especially we got S-Dot doing what it does with the verses. So when you see the verses and I promote them, you know what I'm saying, go on YouTube.
Out for that.
And then make your comment and make your vote.
Comment and vote.
And subscribe, share, and like. You know what I'm saying? That's what we gonna
do all that shit.
And Pandemic Nation Studio signing out. This is your boy Leo Bag 3000, aka Gabe Crank. You already know.
Yeah, anything, Babo?
Bro, I don't got too much to say. I'm good, chilling. First episode. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like and subscribe.
Dave good in the back. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all heard. So, with that being said, we out. Y'all know what it is, man. Till next time.